All right, starting things off here. Starting things off here with Terry Rozier. We got an interruption from Bam Adebayo. You got to wait your turn here on ESPN West Palm as the person that's going to be fighting for likely a Defensive Player of the Year this year.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, not this guy with the gold chains on his neck. Sits down here. Terry, this is going to be your first full year going into camp, a summer, or off season, everything with the guys. How have you been fitting in with the Heat squad, and how much are you looking forward to getting the full ramp up?
I think we all excited. It starts tomorrow. It's been a long off season, a lot of rehab. I've been seeing these guys, in and out the gym. Got to talk stuff, all summer. So I think we all excited that we're here.
I was talking to Nas Little, and he's excited to be here. One of the main things he said was as soon as he stepped foot out here, as soon as he's kind of got in the gym with some of y'all, it's immediately y'all are going at it. It's a lot of jaw jacking. That fits perfectly into the Terry Rozier that I've seen on the TV screens and whatnot. You love that feel here, huh?
Yeah, I think he mainly talking about me because when we first his first day we was playing, I started talking stuff from the beginning. But it's been fun, man. It's a competitive nature. It's basketball. This is what we love to do. So I think I can speak for us all. We all excited.
I saw you here before we got to talking. You were looking at this list of players, these names on this list. Now, while the rest of the Eastern Conference contenders were out there seeking for talent elsewhere, the Heat decided we have what we need for this year already in our locker room. What does that say about the confidence that Spo, that Pat, that Mickey have in what you're going to be for this team? Because we didn't get to see you fully blossom with the squad.
It says everything. It says everything. You got the guys upstairs that really got trust in you and stuff like that, which is not easy, in this league. But we think we all excited. And we ready to showcase what we about. We Miami Heat for a reason. We got that Heat culture for a reason. We ready to show that.
It kind of feels weird hearing you say that because I still remember those days of you in that green uniform, you know what I'm saying, scary Terry days and whatnot. When you saw Tatum sit up there after the championship and after they made that trip to Miami and they said, yeah, trips to Miami are always easy. Now that you're on this side of it, how did that kind of hit you?
I think he was just a little bit on the high. He was feeling himself. Sometimes when you feeling yourself, you say things that you don't really mean at the time. So I don't take no offense in it. We got goals to beat everybody next year anyway, so they're a part of that.
When you saw the Knicks trade, where were you at? Were you at dinner enjoying some grub, and then you see, we got Karl Anthony Towns coming into the Eastern Conference, going to New York, a team that has been budding with talent and trying to kind of rebolster their roster out there?
I don't remember where I was at, but it's just dope to see guys trying to update their roster and stuff like that. Kudos to them.
Yeah. You're a guy that you played your playing days. I want to take you back to Louisville right quick because I recently saw a podcast of kind of like people talking about the glory days of Louisville with Lamar Jackson being there at the same time as Donovan Mitchell. You kind of created a lot of that. Your couple of years with the Cardinals. What do you remember about the college days and then those couple of years afterwards where you see a guy chasing Heisman trophies and a guy like D. Mitch doing it for the Cardinals as well?
It's just dope. You just rewinded around that time where I came in the year after they won the national championship, so I got there that summer and just playing for that school and playing for Rick Pitino was just like a dream come true. It was a school I wanted to go to. So then versus to now we got kids that had guys that come before them. It's just important. You got guys like me, Donovan Mitchell, Lamar Jackson, Teddy Bridgewater, so stuff like that. It's just important. So now I'm just trying to basically get to where I'm going back and helping the guys, going back to the school and helping.
I never thought about it like this. A lot of South Florida ties with Louisville Cardinals, either from there or now a guy like yourself playing here. Now you're going into your age 30 year here in the league. Do you feel like a wily veteran? What obviously I know returning from the injury and everything changed up your offseason and whatnot, but just being around some of the younger guys coming in, how much more do you feel like one of those leaders and guys that are trying to pave the way for other dudes coming in?
Man, it's huge. It's my 10th year. It's my 10th time doing the media day. That come with a lot of experience, a lot of games and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not a know-it-all, but just try to share my experiences with guys and just keep learning and keep getting better and just longevity. That's everything, and not to take any of this for granted.
Talking about taking it for granted, I mean, how weird was it going through the situation with the neck injury? There was so much ambiguity when it first happened, and then you not being able to play in the playoffs. And at one point, you know, people saying that there was a question whether or not you would play basketball again. Now you're back, you're fully cleared for 5-on-5. But what was that process like for you mentally?
It was tough. It was tough. It was a long process. You know, this is the first off season I had to actually rehab before I got to do what I wanted to do and stuff like that. But I can still say in the same breath, this is my best off season that I had. You know, just paying attention to details. You know, how to make me stronger in each areas and stuff like that. And as far as on the court, just being a better player.
What did it feel like? Well, what's going on? Like, is it like a thing where even when you slept and you woke up, you felt something? Like, how was it living with kind of recover from that injury?
Yeah, it was just spasms times 10. It just wasn't easy to deal with. You know, wasn't healthy enough for me to be out there on the court at the time. But, you know, we don't look at the past. We're going forward. I'm healthy now, and that's all I care about.
You having guys like the ones around you that embrace that competitive nature, that embrace the trash talk, that embrace battling with the dudes you have in your locker room, how much more does that fuel you as you're getting ready for this season here, and also a trip to the Bahamas, which would be nice, the training camp as well?
I think we all feel it's going to be exciting to see how everybody come in starting tomorrow. You know, we excited. I can speak for everybody. You know, through all the doubts, no matter what. We still got to step out on that court and play in between them lines, so we all ready for it.
A couple rapid fire ones as you've been getting to know your Miami Heat teammates here. First one off the top, who's the best dressed right now? The dude that you feel like comes the sharpest for the Heat?
Not including me?
Not including you. Can't pick yourself in the.
I just go Triple J.
Okay, Jaime. No longer the Rook anymore, Jaime Jaquez Jr. If your car broke down, who would be the first teammate you call that you actually think could help you?
First person I call is TB.
TB, really?
Yeah.
Is he handy? Is he one of those kind of guys?
I feel like he'll help me if anybody else. He'll pull up fast.
He'll look out for you. And then also for you, the one person kind of like wingman, one person you would a night on the town, you kicking in South Beach, who be the first person you call to go get into the X?
Josh Richardson.
Josh. Okay, yeah. That's a surprise one. Is it?
He a DJ, so he know where to kick it at.
Okay, bet. Gotta lock in. Gotta know the vibes. Terry, as we send you off here, one last one out the door. You've seen what it takes to kind of compete at the highest level. You've also competed on some teams like with the Hornets where it wasn't like the ceiling for y'all was contending for a championship. For you, knowing now that you got probably how many more years left in your career here? You got so many more strikes at the iron. How important is it to get the most out of this locker room this year for you?
It's significantly important. I mean, you don't want to look back and, wishing you got something out of it that you didn't get out of it. So, just trying not to leave nothing on the table or I'm regretting. And, just take care of business and, like I always do and, keep it going.
Looking forward to seeing y'all out there starting this season and enjoy your time in the Bahamas, Doc.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.